I pressed the wrong button. EBM. Indeed, it was the Comic Sans. Is it working now? Let me check. I hit the wrong button because I'm a professional. There we go. Hi, EBM. For those of you who don't know Engelbert Meow, the lovely and talented, and really rumors of her being demented, totally overblown. She's a lovely streamer. She streams mostly Guild Wars 2. She also does cursed cosplays and is just generally awesome. And I need just a second here too. You know, the worst part about Engelbert Meow is having to type out that entire name when you want to give them a shout out. Like that. Not only is she good at streaming and cursed cosplays, if one wants to be good at cursed cosplays, she's also actually a trained opera singer. Now that sounds like something I would entirely make up, because it is something I would entirely make up, but no, it's true. I'm reasonably well and working at getting better. Thank you very much. Ah, delightful. I keep asking, but she won't, in fact, sing Kill the Wabbit for me, which is disappointing. I don't want to volunteer for the reward. I just want to go and, let's see, we'll go to Interneos. That is correct. It is the Elmer Fudd Opera. Spear and Magic Helmet? Well, you know, I have been assured by various European friends of mine that what I'm drinking is vile, but you are an American, and therefore you may in fact appreciate this. What we have here is ice, vanilla vodka, splash of cream, root beer. An adult root beer float. No. You would be correct in calling it vile if you were talking about Budweiser. Oh, really? You love root beer? That is extraordinarily unusual for a European. Most of my European friends have referred to it as vile. Their word. Specifically, vile. Me, well, now you know what I like to drink. Essentially, an adult root beer float. Root beer float is a summer delight many American kids grow up with. It is root beer and vanilla ice cream. Now, mind you, I had a beer float once at shut up, Peta. At Hubert Keller's Burger Bar in Las Vegas. It was coffee, ice cream, and Guinness. Ah, you're very unusual to be a European who likes root beer. I mean, I don't agree with the ones who consider it vile, but it's a very strange taste. One of the nifty things, perhaps the niftiest thing, when I went to I was in Atlanta for business, so when I went to the Coca-Cola Museum in Atlanta, they have a room where they have a bunch of Coca-Cola branded beverages from around the world. And those were really interesting. Some of those were delicious. You see, I've never had those. Are those still there? Which still there, Canucket? the Coca-Cola brand beverages from around the world? I would assume so. My understanding at the time was they changed up the contents of the room pretty frequently. All kinds of strange... Is somebody spitting crap at me? I'll do an event or two. I think I'll do the big event here. The big meta for this map is coming shortly. Quebec Maple Coke. That's exactly the kind of thing that they would have there. Would be not just various types of Coke, but other beverages sold by the Coca-Cola Corporation throughout the world. There was a really good lemon lime, I remember, I think from Japan, that was just delicious that I would have loved to buy here in the U.S.
Before Hator's barrier, my people moved more freely about Nios.
Well, violet is also a flower. For us, it's a flower and a color.
Aside from the fortress,
Lilac, color and flower. The yellow flower
even
could be a daisy, the center of the daisy.
Has let them lie dormant.
Which is good for us, because Ramses and I did.
So I'm going to do the meta event here.
You two are remarkable.
And get the, I think, once a week reward you get for doing a Hater's Gate.
The cryptids are uneasy, fearful even. You can believe it. Their emotional essence is powerful.
I believe you're working in your second language.
Supercharge them well beyond anything.
I have problems with English, and it's my first language. My second language was German, and after 3 years of German, I don't remember much. None of the grammar, some of the vocabulary. And of course, the most German word of all time, Schadenfreude. Well, I simply don't have a very good background in the words behind grammar. In other words, I speak and write with very good grammar, but it's not because of anything I learned in classes. It's because I read so much exhaustively as a kid. So let's see, I know an adverb modifies a verb, and I know what an adjective is, but the only thing the word gerund ever did was make me chuckle. Okay, giggle. Gerund is a funny word. So I'm going to do this, and when I finish up, this will probably take 20 minutes, 15, 20 minutes. I will then swap over to Lens, and I will be opening up 25 of the brand new lockboxes. Yes, we got a new lockbox, I think a week ago, 2 weeks at the outside, and they changed up the boxes again. And of course, because I have a policy, every time there's a new box, well, I have to buy 25 keys and open up 25 boxes. I only do it for the content, not for the cosmetics and stuff. I promise. Really? Would I lie about that? Okay, yeah. I do it for the content, but I don't just do it for the content, you know? It allows me to buy pretty things. I get pretty things for my characters. Alright, 7 seconds left in this event. And touchdown, the crowd goes wild.
Power is overflowing.
Now your true work begins.
Let me grab all my goodies out from completing that.
Ooh. We need you to carry the southern beacon's supercharged energy to the beacon in the north.
Yes, you can get them as a drop, but they are very rare.
tends to
I
quickly
think I've
fade.
only gotten them as a drop something like 2 or 3 times in 4,000 hours played. Now it's possible they were more common drops in the old days,
Do not tarry.
but they're very, very rare drops now, if they weren't always.
But Ignacius might grow suspicious.
Yeah, they may have been a lot easier to obtain. That's why me and a lot of other people have done the key farm. The weekly key farm is for the key for creating a new character, getting them up to level 10, finishing the first chapter of the storyline, and then deleting the character, and then doing it again the following week. Don't get stuck. You got stuck. Stunk. Don't get... Please. I'm screwed here. I think I'm gonna lose my charge. I have missed every single thing that I tried to do correctly here. Almost out. It refreshed. I got there in time. That was the most incompetent... I swear, it wasn't drunk driving. I haven't had enough to drink yet. Later, maybe. So yeah, I spoke about the difference in the lockboxes between here, Guild Wars 2, and Path of Exile the other night. And how here, for $1, you have like about a 1 in 10 shot of getting a cool cosmetic, and you'll get some other useful stuff in-game, and can get a cosmetic and other stuff. Whereas compared, the lockboxes in Path of Exile are $5, and you get 1 cosmetic, and that's it. Oh, yeah, that's a really good reason to stop. That and drinking too much would be the other really good reason to stop. Also a good reason to stop if your family has a history of alcoholism, as there is a strong genetic component. Oh, not again. I did it again. Why am I having so much trouble tonight? It's not the drink. I promise. I promise it's not. I kept it. All right. I didn't lose it. Ah, and that's another good reason. Yeah. People who grew up in a family with a lot of alcohol often wisely choose to refrain. I don't do it as often as I used to. I've been working on my weight, and alcohol is not a good thing to drink a whole bunch of if you're losing weight. So tonight, and then Christmas, and then New Year's, and then probably nothing for a couple of months.
Wayfinder, just who I was hoping to see. We're making progress down here. Those cryptosaurs are raining down on us the whole time. If you could get up there on your sky scale and take them out, it'd give us room to advance even farther.
Okay. Man. My driving tonight, it does seem like I'm drunk. Now I'm kind of thinking I must be drunk. Touch and go. Yay, this time I didn't screw it up. Except I didn't get a flame back at the start. So, it turns out that my brain is not working tonight. Trust me, it's optional. Yes, can I blame it on fatigue? Is anyone gonna buy that? I'm fatigued. I only got 9 hours last night. What do you think? Anyone gonna buy that? Anyone? Yeah, I know. Well, I'm old. Frankly, I'd wish it was less. You know how they say most of the time that older people sleep less? I don't sleep less. I sleep more than I used to. I wish I didn't. I expect that in my case, it is probably I don't sleep very restfully. I don't know for sure, but that's my guess. Yeah, I'm not sure. All I know is the actual rule that physicians use for what's normal is very, very broad. There we go. I got another flame into the beacon, so that's about to be lit. Then we'll have to stoke it up. Every 2 hours. First of all, I'm sorry the 1-year-old is sick. Tell him weird internet Uncle Lens says, just stop. Your mom's exhausted. Oh, are they fighting the champion over there? I think they are because I saw a couple of dead bodies. Yes, they are fighting the champion avatar of Rage.
Time to fight. Smash him. Mow him down. Anyone firing main cannon. All better.
We have succeeded at the event. Oop, and he jumped on me. Why? I don't know. Probably because I'm the prettiest. Not my character. Me.
Replenishing.
Ow.
They'll have to hit much harder.
You'll have to hit much harder.
Now shine. Another
And we got him.
victory.
Needed to finish him off before we can, you know, pick up the emotional residue and deposit it in the flame. I do this in my spare time. Where did everyone go? We got the initial flame opened up early. I don't think I'm gonna... Yeah, that's not gonna work. I'll pick up some emotional residue.
Mow him down.
And then I'll say mow him down. And I'll catch a ley line. I'm sorry to hear the little one is sick, EBM. I got a Jolly Wintersday gift, presumably for killing the champion. And my inventory is filled with garbage again. As is tradition. I have seen friends of mine boast that their kid always slept through the night and then had to hold back other friends of mine who were going to strangle the friends, saying that my kid slept through all the night.
Acknowledged. Firing.
There we go. Daily complete, and we finished off the special to defeat 10 enemy champions in Enter Nios. That's another 150 points. We're up to 550. I need to gather 60 more crafting materials, and I'll finish out the weekly. That'll be another 450 points and 50 points, so that'll put me at over 1,000 points. Astral Acclaim. I always know it's AA, but I can never remember what the AA stands for. In this game, anyway. Oh, this is gonna hurt.
I'm fading fast.
It hurt.
Let's patch you up. Rise and
Rise!
We're using the blue beams to break the bar so that we can attack the champion. And he's going to be there for a while. I had assumed that they'd been working on him. Not have a very packed map instance.
an ocean trench.
The taint of your heart will be cleansed from this world forever.
Thanks, friend.
Oh, here it comes again. I did not successfully dodge through. My timing was schmutz.
You are all weak.
Possessed engineer. And the champion's available again. We're not making fast progress on him. I'm going to leave him and head back over to here where the meta event is going on. This is the more important thing anyway. Everyone will join here when they're done. Oh, I mean,
A ripple in the earth.
I've never had kids. I've always been kind of selfish
I
and
could outrun a centaur.
never had quite the desire for
Arise,
kids.
my creation.
I don't know how I would survive having a screaming kid at all hours of the night. I don't understand how somebody could do it.
Rise and surge. Mow 'em down.
Okay,
A
we
thousand
have
storms.
defeated the shield. The champion over there just died. Good. I get more goodies. I like goodies. Not a big fan of baddies, but I do like goodies.
Sweet, sweet loot.
And once again, yes, destroy that junk, please. Thank you. I will now mount up my turtle, and we will knock down the door. I mean, if some poor beleaguered mom or dad has a kid in the grocery store and they're squalling like someone has stuck a red hot poker in their nostril, my initial desire is to yell at the parent, but I understand that that probably wouldn't be productive. They are a not overly successful mount from the End of Dragons expansion. They're cool looking, they're fun, they're mostly good as a taxi for your friends because 2 people can be in it. You can have somebody in the gunner's seat while you're driving, and if you teleport to a place, they teleport with you in the turtle. Well, and the turtle also has freaking rockets. So, you know, rocket turtles is cool. They just don't really have a lot of use cases.
And now you return home. Have you come to seek an audience with your king? To beg your king's forgiveness? To grant
They fixed a bug that would occasionally show up here.
fear he may not react well to
Oh, I remember. Yeah, Master of Magic.
You are right.
The fantasy version of Master of Orion.
Ramses Arena.
Yeah, I do. I remember seeing that come through. Master of Magic and Master of Orion. I played both of them a bunch. There's the bad guy, Ignaxius.
Fury. Clear the air.
Yes. Well, they both had the advancement mechanic in it, similar to Civ. And I hate to think how much of as much time as I've spent in MMOs, I can't imagine how much time I've spent in Civilization games.
Sand, shield us. I feel good.
Lots is the short answer. Whole lots. And I have to say, I think my favorite of all of the various Civilization versions was actually Sid Meier's Alpha Centauri. Loved that game. Shield up.
Barrier up. Good luck.
Yes, he is universally loved and appreciated amongst Civilization players.
Mow 'em down.
Total concentration.
Bowing and scraping to hate to impress a bloodthirsty type.
All right. So they fixed the bug that would occasionally happen here where you run behind this enormous shard of stone, and the shard of stone would break before he exploded it. So it would break and everyone hiding behind it would die. They fixed that today. Yeah, I played Smack, Sid Meier's Alpha Centauri, more than I think I even played like Civ 3.
Sharper still. I see the power at last.
I will hide behind the rock again. I will shield some of us from a little bit of damage. Am I not a generous turtle?
They'll have to hit much harder. Mow 'em down. In the earth.
Really, I think this guy needs like one more good mechanic
Rise and serve.
that he throws in to keep people jumping. As his mechanics are pretty straightforward.
Oh, bites to the bone. A swirling gust.
I say that now, I'll get exterminated.
Maybe I was the original alone.
I picked poorly.
Behind something.
This is getting serious.
I almost got myself killed, so true to my word.
They'll have to hit much harder.
You'll have to hit much harder. There is, I think, a weekly for doing the meta here. So I want to do it at least once a week. Just like in the convergences, there are 3 different rewards.
Much harder.
There's a reward chest for doing it once a week, twice a week, and then 2 chests for doing it 3 times in a week.
Barrier up. Good luck.
So I want to run 3 of those because the amount of materials you're going to need, I'm going to need
Combination.
for the open world legendary armor is, well, the amount required is legendary.
Clear the air. Knowledge is power. I could outrun a centaur. I see the path at last.
Your master destroys your
Well, we got him down under 20%. So a couple more times we'll have to run away and hide. Like right now. Ah, help me! Shields up.
Run a centaur. Barrier up. Good luck.
That's my mech putting up shields. Whoops, don't want to be there.
Man, that hurts, doesn't it? Fire a brilliant ember.
9%. Can we take care of him before we have to run away one more time? I don't think so. I'm a little dubious. I think... Yeah, maybe. Pretty close. Nope. One more. Hide behind the rock. Put up the shields.
Barrier up. Good luck.
Goodbye, Ignaxius. It's been nice knowing you. It's been even nicer killing you. Is that so wrong?
Creature all shiny.
We have the Naos Horde and a Sinister Syrinx pistol. So I have 4 items. Oh, they're all Syrinx? They're all Syrinx to send off to my alt account. If my alt account already has them unlocked. They go to my guildies. So the answer to the question, am I not a generous god? Clearly is yes. We have 6 chests here in addition to open up.
Mine. All mine. Time to do some real damage.
And then we have boxes that we got from killing champions and the like.
Sweet, sweet loot.
Christmassy stuff. Ah, that's a wrapped gift. Those are the ones that have to be given to the orphans for karma. More boxes open. More festive beverages to consume. Let me pop back to the Wizard's Tower, sell the junk out of my bag. And then I'll pop over to Lens, my oh-so appropriately named first character created on day 1 of Guild Wars 2. Actually, created like 5 seconds into Guild Wars 2. A few minutes later, I tried to create a character, Spongo. Of all things, the name Spongo was taken in like 5 minutes. So I had to go with his full name from my Lord of the Rings Online Hobbit. He is Spongo Smallberries. Although he would hasten to tell you there's berries really not that small. Lens. Don't know if you noticed, but I tidied myself up yesterday. I reshaved the head and got rid of all of the side stuff here so that no little kid at Safeway would say, "Mommy, Mommy, look, it's Santa Claus," like one did about 15 years ago, the little shit.
Hello.
Seize the moment.
I don't bear a grudge, though. Little bastard. We have our 25 boxes and 25 keys. Also, today we have a brand new set of Black Lion weapons, and they're pretty spiffy, I've got to say. They're the Thundercrag set, and I'll show you what those look like. We've got the axe. What they look like is sort of fire and lightning. Thundercrag. So it's, yeah. Bow. Short bow. The dagger I like. I think the dagger's one of the spiffier ones. Focus. Not bad. Greatsword. Hammer. It's not the hammer. Mace. The mace looks painful. Pistol's not my fave. Rifle. Scepter. Shield's nice. Sword. Very cool. The torch and the warhorn. So those just became available today. I'll probably end up picking up a couple of those. The dagger for sure. But the new box, I swear, I'm pretty sure it was a week ago that we got a new box, but we've got another one this week. I'm going to go broke if they start bringing them out this often. We will get a Black Lion statuette and an Evan Nashblade Wintersday gift. Again, these are like the standard Wintersday gifts, except you've got much higher chances of getting the rare stuff out of them. Although evidently you can't get the super rare. When I was 20 a kid, I ran up to the City Square ATM, shouted, "Look from a Satanist." Look, Mom, a Satanist. I was dressed in black with a top hat, white makeup, and suit. Just come back from a live role-playing. Very nice, yes. That's what Satanists look like. They're very well dressed. Top hat, always the sign of a Satanist. Most people don't know that. And the reason most people don't know that? I just made it up. So we'll get one of those Evan Nashblade Wintersday gifts and the Black Lion statuette in every box. We will get 2 commons in every box. Good ones are the unlocks, because that's a new skin, a new cosmetic. Possibly the dies, although I have all of the core dies, which means only the exclusives can be new for this account, and I have most of those. Black Lion claim ticket scraps are nice. And also nice are the Tyrion exchange vouchers. Crap are things like the Black Lion commemorative coin. The uncommons. I didn't, when I heard the name, I thought that these were not a new set, but I don't recognize them. These are the decorative koi set. I'm not big on the fish motif, but I do like the sort of water motif in the background. That's the shield, obviously. That's the staff. These are in the uncommons. I already have the Clockwork Scythe staff. I got that a week or 2 ago. The Dove Lover's bench chair, which you sit on and feed the doves. And one other person can sit on it with you, I believe. These are in the uncommon. In the rare category, not nuts about the Snow Garden set, frankly. It's pretty much a snow theme is pretty much limited to winter. You know, or summer if you've got a good keen sense of irony, or live in the southern hemisphere. And then the super rares, which of course I'll never get. I will click open because that's how you do it. We'll get common, and what we're looking for is for a 5th box to appear, because that means we got an uncommon or better. Now it's about 1 in 10. Yes, it did look like a Japanese shrine on a stick. So about a 1 in 10 chance of getting an uncommon or better, which means theoretically I should get 2.5. I think my average is probably closer to 2.8 or 2.9, as I usually get 3, and I've gotten as many as 6 twice, I think, and as few as 0 once or twice. Twice, I think. So here we go.
Nice gear.
We'll put the statuette. That's actually a pretty good starter. Die kits are always fun. The Black Lion claim ticket scrap, always useful. It's 1/10 of a ticket that would get me one of these weapons. So it's 1/10 of one of these weapons. We got another teleport to friend and a transmutation charge. Transmutation charge is great on a new account for a new player. I have over 1,000 of them. I'm not going to go through them fast enough. Gimme.
You can never
I
have
tried.
too much treasure.
5 more transmog charges. And the Tyrian exchange voucher. Tyrian exchange voucher is nice. It gives you currency that can be used to get rewards from dungeons. So that is dungeon weapon sets or armor sets or runes and sigils.
You can never have too much treasure.
I disagree that you can never have too much treasure. Ask Midas. I think he had too much gold, everything that he touched. I am getting Teleport to Friend, which I don't really need, and another Revive Orb, which I don't really want. I've used those so seldom. Black Lion Material Bag, End of Dragons. They finally brought in a Soto Material Bag. I wish they'd dropped this one, frankly.
You can never have
Okay,
too
our
much
first
treasure.
unlock. The unlocks are awesome. They're fun. They may not be good, but they're always fun. This is the best you can do in a no uncommons or better. You got a die set, die kit, and a guaranteed unlock. All right, a weapon, an upgrade extractor, which allows you to, guess what, extract upgrades. And 2 tier 5 crafting bags, not a big deal. I will be needing crafting items to eventually to make that, knock on wood, open world legendary armor I keep talking about, once we actually get access to it. I am full on large bones. Don't say it. Okay, I'll say it. I'm not fat. I'm big boned. There we go. This has been my Cartman moment.
That looks valuable.
A primer. I need to start using my primers. They allow you, they extend a food or a food item or a utility item to 12 hours. And oh boy, another teleport friend. Got another die kit. And another unlock. We're up to 2 guaranteed armor unlocks. 10 down, 15 to go. We haven't gotten an uncommon or better yet. I think we should get one right now. There.
Nice gear.
I tried. They're not buying it. Another Revive Orb and a Black Lion miniature claim ticket. Another die kit and 2 more tier 5 bags. There we go. We got an uncommon or better. It is the Reflective Koi short bow skin. I will show you that one. Not a great view of it there. Not one of my favorites, gotta say. Not one of my favorite sets. I'm going to guess it's probably selling for 10 to 12 gold if I were to sell it. I don't sell them. I said 10 to 12. No, it's selling for more. It's selling for 17. What I will do is I will actually sell a skin I get out of this, but only to buy a skin of the same set. So if I don't like the greatsword and it sells for more than the sword, I'll sell the greatsword and buy the sword. I will trade sideways. And another die kit. I do like die kits.
You
End
can
of
never have
Dragons.
too much treasure.
We have 12 to go. We are more than halfway. Revive Orb and 2 tier 6 bags. Transmog and a Lockbreaker kit. This is keys to open chests from various content. I pick up machetes all the time, most days when I remember, from an item where I can get one free every day. So I get vials of Chac Acid from these. $10 to go. We are 60% done. This is the other type of primer. And another tier 6 bag. Ah, the single worst thing you can get. It's a junk item, literally. It just sells for a gold.
That looks valuable.
Ah, another unlock. The guaranteed wardrobe unlock. Those are the most fun. The widest variants, but the most fun. 7 to go. Oh, joy, another coin. Another die kit. Transmogs. And teleport to friend. I think I only got 1 or 2 uncommon or better is my last set of 25, so we may be looking at another low entry, the karmic rate swinging back to the mean. Reversion to the mean. Maybe we're slowly sliding back towards 2.5. We have 4 to go. No joy there. Primer and Black Lion ticket scrap. 3 to go. Coin. ArenaNet, get that crap out. Seriously. Or bump its value to 5 gold. Make it something that doesn't really genuinely suck. Thank you. 2 to go.
That looks valuable.
I wish I'd stop saying it looks valuable because it doesn't. All right. Last one. We're going to finish below average. Will we finish below average? Probably. One more. Nope. Another die kit. So, we're not finished here yet with the opening. We did only get 1 uncommon or better, and that's bad. I blame you guys.
Fired up.
I just simply needed more faith from you.
Thank you.
I guess it just was asking for too much. I would never do such a thing. Oh, that's actually the, this is the new skin that I got the last time. It's the mechanical size skin. I was wondering which one I had on my back. The answer is that one. First up, Mordramoth die kits. I have all of the common, uncommon, and rare core dies. Yes, he is a extraordinarily handsome fellow, isn't he? You know what he needs to look more distinguished? Glasses. The exclusives are the only dies in here that I might not have. So, we have a 1 in 6 if we hit the long shot to get an exclusive. That's a rare. Common.
You can never have
Rare.
too much treasure.
Uncommon. So, pretty actually good selection, but all ones I already had. So what happens with these is I send them the alt account. If my alt account has them, they get put in the guild bank, and my guildies can help themselves. Metallurgic die kits. Commons, uncommons, and rares. I have these. 1, 2, 3. We have a 50-50 shot if we can get an exclusive. Uncommon. Uncommon.
That looks valuable.
Exclusive. We have a 50-50 shot. Come on. You screwed me out of my 2.5 average. Make it count now. Beat one I don't already have. You have already unlocked this die. Why do they hate freedom so? The Norn die kit. Again, common, uncommon, and rare. I have these. 1. Alemoot. Well, I'll drink to that. 1 out of 6 if we can get an exclusive. Answer unclear. Ask again later. Uncommon. 2 of the same uncommon. Always insulting to get that. That leaves us with a shadow die kits. I'm pretty sure I've got all... No, I don't have all the shadow. That's right. A couple of these I don't have. These are valuable dies, so if I can get an exclusive. Shadow blue, I don't have. Orange, that's 2, 3. So 3 out of 10. I have a 30% chance if I get an exclusive die. Nope.
That looks valuable.
And yep, we have a 30% chance. 30% chance. Hit me. Yes. Shadow Orange goes for 2 gold. And this is what it looks like. It's the blackish color there. And this is what it looks like if you're dressed all in Shadow Orange. Looks, and see on the cloak here, you can actually see that the different dye channels popping a little bit. And you can see that that is actually really nice. Let's clear everything off except... Now, yeah, you can see it. So, the thing about each dye, for most of them anyway, is they have 4 dye sub-channels.
I know your face.
So they have slightly different colors in the different sub-channels. And that's how you can get a piece of armor that will look good instead of a single color. Is because the different dye sub-channels, like on the cloak, appear differently. And that looks pretty freaking cool. From here, it looks plain. On the cloak, you can see the different colors popping.
Excelsior.
Yay! There was much rejoicing by me. Let me send mail to me because I'm a nice guy. The other me is a nice guy. He's kind of new to the game.
More violence, I say, less violence.
You know, if I never heard the words less violence, I say more violence, I'd be fine with that. I have sent me mail, and me is appreciative. We have the unlocks. We'll start with 2 guaranteed armor unlocks.
Excelsior.
These are all of the armors skins that I have not already unlocked. As you can tell, there's like 4. Now, what I just hope for the armor unlocks, because, I mean, the value of these, they can be incredibly cool or they can look like crap. What I hope I don't get is cultural armor, which is armor that can be purchased for gold, even if a chunky amount of gold, for each individual of the 5 starting races. The first guaranteed armor unlock is Mask of the Crown. Cool. It's not a color I would use, but you can dye it. But that's nice. That's a nice one. I would say that's probably a 7 on an armor. And that came in light, medium, and heavy. So all of those are unlocked. That's a good one. That one would be described as a win. The other armor unlock is Jade Tech Light Gloves. Right, those don't show up well here because of the dyes on my default gear.
I know your face from my dream.
So I can't actually tell what those look like. Jade Tech gloves. Let's see, maybe I can get a look at them here. No, that's the Jade head scan. There's the Jade Tech light gloves. Sadly, they're light gloves. Yeah, they're going to keep showing up on this. So we still have more stuff to go. We have now the guaranteed wardrobe unlock. This is, I believe, any armor or weapon skin, plus also outfits, dyes, gliders, minis, finishers, mail carriers. The exception being, I don't believe you can get legendary skins. But as you can see, there's a lot. So, you can get something really cool. You can get something incredibly crap. But at least it's fun. At the core game, the best of the blacks was Abyss, I think. So if you had a very cool black die, it was probably Abyss. And I got that very early on. In fact, so
All
early,
prices are
I wanted to see what it was selling for in the auction house, and the auction house wasn't working yet. They've added a lot of dies with those die kits. The starters are the dies you start with at character creation. Then there's the common dies, uncommon and rare dies. Those were all in the game at core. And then the exclusive dies have been added later. And as you can see, I've got, what, about 2/3. You will get, assuming you get access to your game again, starting with the 3rd birthday, you have a die selection for each character. I think 3rd through
All
8th
prices are
year,
non-negotiable.
you have a die kit or several die kits to choose from. Take your time with those because you get a lot of great dies out of those. But now we're going to go with the guaranteed wardrobe unlock, and it's a mini. Not excited about a mini out of those, frankly. I got this mini out of one last time, and I was okay with it. He's kind of cool with the glowing, I think it's a Jotun head over his head. Looks a little bit like a monkey head, but I assume it's actually a Jotun head. So let's see, we got the mini Iron Legion soldier who looks like that. Not exciting, really. Not impressive. You know, like I said, it's a crapshoot. You can get something awesome. The mask was very cool. You can get something kind of boring, like that one. You can get a burning book. A gift box with a choya in it. I actually have some really good ones. I have 3 different Quaggan. The mini Twisted Horror is nice. Let's see. What do I have that's particularly noteworthy? Ah, that's the perfect one. It's the Angry Wintersday gift. Oh, yes. You will have many gifts. Not only that.
I have everything you need, right?
Yeah, he's one of my favorites. He's just awesome.
All prices are
Not only will you have, since you bought on launch, for 9, 10, and 11, basically what happens is you get one account present, and then you get a present for every character's birthday. Now, obviously, if you created a character on day 1, you're going to get, all your characters on day 1 will get their birthday presents, and at the same time, you'll also get the present for the account. The accounts for 9, 10, and 11 have an exclusive die kit. It has 6 dies in it. I will show you what they are. They are very sedate and not at all bright, shiny, and vulgar, and I am lying through my teeth. These are the 3. First up is Taffy. There you go, that light blue.
Seize the moment.
That's Taffy. It's quiet, sedate, subtle. If you don't like Taffy, there's Bubblegum. For each of the years, you can choose one of the 6 dies. Here's Bubblegum. Nobody's going to shoot you by accident if you're out hunting. They might shoot you intentionally, but they won't shoot you by accident. Third one I have chosen is Limesicle. Yeah. To my mind, these sort of things make good accent colors like that. They make it really pop, but it's not it's appalling, but it's not overwhelmingly appalling. See, you see, that one actually, I think, looks pretty good. The other 3 colors are Lemon Sherbet, Cherry Vanilla, And the one I'll probably get next year, orange cream. So those are the anniversary for 9, 10, and 11-year-old accounts. We still have more stuff to go here. Let me put away the stuff
everything you need right here.
into the bank that needs to be banked.
Not now.
But we have 25 of the Evan Nashblade Wintersday gifts. We'll see what we get. What is that? Oh, in every one there's an item that sells. That's right. I think the cheapest is 50 silver, and the most expensive is 5 gold. So we'll make another little chunk of gold out of this.
You can never have
What's
too
that?
much treasure.
Oh, that's another one of those, right? Right. One of the ones that sell for cash money, yo. $15 to go. Can we get one of the rares out?
Lie hidden around you.
7 to go.
You can never have too much treasure.
And we'll put what we can
I greet you
into the storage.
like
We
the sun
currently have
greets the morning.
47.52. We sell the junk. 80.52. That was 33 gold we got out of 25 boxes. We will consume the buttered spirit.
Where am I?
Prosit. Cheers. That there. We've got Imperial fragments. Let's go ahead and we'll cash those in. I will set the eggnog aside. We got a bunch of snowflakes as well. Those will go off to my character who's doing the Wintersday stuff. Consume those. Throw away the Unbreakable Bell Choir. I won't send the bells to Engelbert Meow because she's my friend. Oh. Well, I'm sure someone in Sweden sneezed. It's cold there. The odds are good. Let's pretend I said that when you sneezed earlier today, because you probably did. Let me use my gobblers. If you're not familiar with gobblers, we gain a lot of these ascended materials. More than we know what to do with, more than we can store in our storage.
Less violence.
So they make the gobblers. The gobblers can be fed this stuff. Material storage. Dragonite.
Just a moment.
I'm currently fine on Dragonite. I still have space. Imperials. I already have some. Now I have more. And the last is Bloodstone. And I'll yank out 250 of those. The first item we have here is the Ley Energy Matter Converter. It's going to be used once a day for each of the purchase tabs. So here's where I get my free machete every day. I don't have access to this one. I haven't finished out, I think, the quests required for it. In here, we are building up Aurelium every day, so it's easy for me to come in here and cash in, turn some of these into ley line crystals. And then here, nothing I need to purchase. So, we will now feed Princess Dragonite. No, we didn't have Dragonite. We'll feed 250 piles of bloodstone to Herta.
I know your
You
face.
can
She
never
eats
have
it
too
and turns
much
it into a glowing stone. The glowing stone has an Aurelium idol, which has lumps of Aurelium. And then this sells for a silver. And the Star of Gratitude will eat 200 or 250 of the Imperial fragments. And it will give us Generosity's rewards. We put all this stuff back. We come over here. They're not worth a lot, but you occasionally get crafting items out of it, and everything else in it is junk that can be sold for a few silver. But it allows you to convert these materials into a few silver, which is better than just throwing the goddamn things away. And I have thrown away countless thousands of them. That is Tony's Turf following. Thank you very much. I have one spiel,
Excelsior.
and you get it. Welcome to my humble little stream of misfunction, malfunction, dysfunction, and frequently complete and total unfunction. You're most welcome indeed, and thank you very, very much for the follow. Thanks. Prosit, in case you just sneezed and are from Sweden. We'll open these
I have
four up.
everything you need right here.
So, you know, it's got lettuce and blackberries and a rag that can be salvaged.
Target destroyed.
For 3 silk scraps. And so the crafting items get banked because, well, they have value.
Eat my dust.
And the rest get sold. So from 52 to 55. 3 silver. I got
Goodbye.
3 silver from something I otherwise would have thrown away. It adds up. That's my advice for making money in the game, is just do all the little stuff that adds up over time.
Seize the moment.
I also want to sell these. And I want to sell my large bones. Not worth much for a tier 6 crafting item. But that's fine. Oh, fine.
I offer the best prices around.
I'll eat the eggnog, and now I'm going to be wasted. Really? Do I? Let's get this out of my inventory as well. Why not? You can tell when an item is saturated in the market because the price for buyers and sellers is separated by 1 copper.
May the stars guide you.
That tells me that the value of a piece of mithril is 39.5 copper. Let me pick up
Charged up.
my gains. I'm wealthy. That was worth almost a gold, which actually isn't bad. So, I think I'm going to call it here for the evening, a little bit on the earlier side, as I think my throat is beginning to give out on me. I think I've been fighting off a cold for the last couple days, and I may be losing. So obviously alcohol is the solution because it kills germs, right? It's just science, guys. I may be back tomorrow, may not be back until Thursday, depending on how much of this I imbibe. If I am back tomorrow or Thursday, I don't know. Probably Path of Exile, but I'm not certain. I might change my mind. I might drop a few bucks and pick up Rogue Trader, the Warhammer 40k RPG that just came out. That came out Thursday, I think. And I want to play that. So I'm not sure what I'll be playing, whether it's tomorrow or Thursday, but I will be back at the usual time, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. I want to thank you guys very, very much for hanging out. I really appreciate it, as always. I know we streamers say that. We actually mean it. Most of the time, we lie to you guys. But when we say we appreciate it, we actually do. So, yeah, we do appreciate it. Be back tomorrow or Thursday. I hope you had some fun. Hopefully you will see me soon. Have a great Tuesday night. Tomorrow's hump day. After that, you can start coasting towards the weekend. Back tomorrow. Have a great night tonight. Take care and ciao for now. Good night, guys.